Hey everyone, welcome back to another One More Podcast. Obviously, we are sitting on a couch now instead of at a table, and we're going to watch a video. And the video is, protesters tried to stop Ben Shapiro from speaking at USC. I've seen this video, Blake has not, and we're just going to kind of react to it and talk about it and pause and discuss, and I think this is kind of a interesting genre of videos, I guess, on YouTube. You can find a lot of these that, you know, people are like bashing libtards and plowing it into dumb conservatives and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, kind of like shutdown sort of style interview stuff. Like, I mean, I'm sure you can find a bunch of other style videos like this. But we're going to listen and react and watch this one. So you ready, Blake?
Bring it on.
All right, let's do it.
Out here today, Ben Shapiro's here. Why are we upset?
I just came out here. I actually wasn't gonna come to this at first, but I came out here because I was interested in it, and like I know who Ben Shapiro is, and I know that I disagree with his views, and I think that giving him a platform on campus is just not the greatest thing.
Do you think he should be able to speak though tonight as planned?
I'm not really sure about that. You know, I mean, like, I am a proponent of, like, obviously the First Amendment matters and free speech matters, but some of the things that he says are more...
What does he say?
More bordered on hate speech to me than free speech.
Pause
I
it.
think probably a lot of the...
That boils down to my biggest problem with the whole idea of hate speech.
Mm-hmm.
It's not specific.
Mm-hmm.
It varies from person to person. One thing could be hateful to you, which is different from what could be hateful to me.
Yeah.
That's why hate speech will never be a legal term. You can never charge someone with hate speech.
Mm-hmm. It's just so subjective.
That blows my mind that is blown up so much.
Well,
I don't understand.
I think it also stems from just how I'm feeling is important, and how you are affecting me is something that should be talked about, and that's just the mindset, man. People, we were raised to believe that we're all important, and we should get the platform that we deserve.
Not everybody, though.
Not everybody.
Not everyone should get that platform.
Protesters and people who are against Ben Shapiro would be really surprised if they actually just kind of watch some of the videos.
Especially the things you've heard that you don't like or agree with.
There it is. And for
I don't know a lot of like, specific things about his views, but what I've heard from him in general.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
To me.
Hate speech falls under the category of free speech. You can't limit someone just because you disagree with them or it hurts your feelings. We should be able to speak our minds and have this discourse. There's absolutely no such thing as hate speech.
There's a fine line between letting someone speak and giving them a platform to say what they are saying, and putting someone in Bogart Auditorium, like the words that they're saying.
Isn't that the same thing?
The brightest minds of America at USC.
Hey, right? She's probably a freshman.
I'm saying
she doesn't know any better, right?
I'm saying
she's still in her.
You know how we were all taught
second
as
semester
kids?
of Psych 101.
No, she's majoring in some art something. Anyway,
no, she's probably scientist.
You know how we were all told you need to go to college?
Huh?
This is what happens when everyone goes to college.
What? No, that's not true. So you're thinking if she's actually stupid, then she shouldn't be in college?
She got into USC, so she must be intelligent.
She's pretty smart. I mean,
yeah, from what you can tell right here, she's
okay. So
that's
okay.
I bet they couldn't execute her.
Remember which interview did we do that he was talking about people have multiple layers to them, and you can't judge them based off of just one layer of politics. That there's other levels.
Joe?
Was that his name?
Mr. Lockett?
Yeah, that guy. But yeah, there's more layers, man. So just because she's politically retarded doesn't mean you have to throw the whole cat out with the bag, or what is it? Cat out with the wash? What is it? Isn't it the whole
saying?
Throw the whole thing out of the bath.
I'm pretty baby with the dishwasher.
No, don't throw the whole baby out of the bath. Is that the phrase?
I bet if we told her that, she'd say yes.
Alright,
we're
It's
being
definitely giving
Yeah, quit being mean, Blake.
These people who say that Ben Shapiro is spreading hate speech have never listened to a single thing that he said. I've seen all of his videos on YouTube. He's a big reason why I converted to conservatism. I was a Bernie supporter in 2016.
What's wrong with
And that's, it's funny because Ben Shapiro's Jewish, and so he's probably not Jewish, and so he's like, oh, I converted to conservatism. Has anyone ever said that? I converted to conservatism?
Sure.
Really?
One right there.
Well, okay. That's because the guy... whatever. It's the whole conspiracy.
It was Ben Shapiro, actually. My brother came into my room, and he was like, hey, have you heard of Ben Shapiro? And I was like, I think so. And he's like,
hey, put down your Grateful Dead record.
After the first video, I watched like all of them within like a 2-week period.
That's not possible.
180 flop on the political speech.
So what has gotten these people so upset? What's going on out here?
So Ben Shapiro is a right-wing speaker who has spoken on Fox. He's editor of Daily Wire, and he has said comment.
Okay, one thing I was going to say about this. He's on Fox because...
He's a Fox commentator.
Well, sure. Yeah. But the thing is, though, it's like a lot of his because he's totally anti-snowflake, that's for sure. And Fox is anti-snowflake. And so they just... Because Ben Shapiro is very blunt and straightforward and stuff, they're like, oh, let's get this guy on Fox. That's really the only reason why I think he's on Fox. Otherwise, if... he'll be on CNN.
You'll find him on CNN.
Yeah,
you probably won't find him on MSNBC, but you'll definitely find him on CNN.
Sure.
Well.
Degrading comments regarding women, minority groups,
I don't know about that.
Women?
And
he's got a wife, so gotta love your wife.
Just some disrespectful things. That's those ones haven't been as published.
Give me more.
Well, okay, that's okay. This is also... I can pause. This is also another thing that I don't necessarily like. Not in its core concept, because I think it's very important that if you have facts and you have to have information to back up what you're saying. But I don't think we should discredit her argument significantly enough that her whole, now we assume that she's dumb just because she doesn't have... And I think that's what this video is portraying it like. It's like, oh, haha, got you, just because you don't remember your quotes and stuff like that. Just because she could have obviously had a friend or something that was reading an article and then just spoon-fed the information to her, and that was her source of information. I don't think we should
but obtaining your info that way, or going and striking a protest based on that information alone.
Oh, sure.
That's a central problem.
No, of course.
This guy, is it Fleekus?
Fleckus.
Flacos.
No, Fleckus.
Fleckus?
I don't know. Yeah, he'll say it at the end of the video.
Okay. I think that's what he's exposing more than anything else. Obviously, these people are not making themselves look better.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I can almost guarantee that if I went to a Tea Party rally where I wanted to bring taxes down to 2% or whatever, and somebody said, what specifically did Obama say in his speeches that made you want to come here or whatever, I'd be like, dude, I can't give you specifics, but if you want to go to this website, if you want to listen
references are good. That's true.
I think that's a lot better than you just saying, I can't give specifics, but he's mean.
Okay, I think that's also a problem of just how we're raising our kids. I think that's just a product of our environment where, you're a lot of people, because I think for a long time people have just been taken on faith and just saying, oh, I said it, so I'm a credible source, so Blake, even though I don't have it, that's it. So I don't think people have ever had to, even if you're legitimate, not legitimate, had to do this extensive process of saying, oh, well, here are other sources and stuff like that, other than just saying, trust me or whatever. So I think this is a new type of thing. It's, I don't know, it's kind of like, I see this almost like a legitimate like job interview where, he's asking your questions and you're trying to answer them. And you don't want to. You're trying to make yourself
look as great as possible.
Don't look dumb. Look as good as possible. So you're going to expand on all stuff this information. Yeah, exactly. And so that will lead to references and saying, okay, here I have this website that you can visit. I have this blah 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 blah. And that's kind of gives you that more forward thinking of saying, all right, if in this debate context. This is how I can apply these, I guess, better skills or something like that.
One thing that I do think we take for granted, at least, because whenever we're going back and forth on a topic or a debating whatever, honestly, how great is it to have our phone to be like, what would you say? Let's fact check that. Super helpful. I call bullshit, sir, and then fact check each other. I think that has made us so much more honest and smarter.
I think, but that's also been used aggressively, and where it's like, oh, you have to watch what you say, or I'm gonna, I'm gonna totally discredit your whole.
Well, no,
whole
you're
argument.
not discrediting, but like,
I think
if I said water is blue, and you said bullshit, and you looked up and said water is clear, it doesn't have a
color.
But
now everything that you're saying, oh, you're the guy that thinks water is blue.
But my point is, between you and me, we don't do that to each other.
Oh, sure, no,
like
we already have that established basis,
right? But
so society sucks, and they should be more like our friendship.
Boy, all right.
An article he published.
What did he say?
An article.
I honestly couldn't tell you. This is just what's been relayed to me.
By him coming here, we're gonna have a conversation. That's the reason why I wear this T-shirt. So someone can come up to me that says, "Hey, why does socialism suck?" And I can inform them, and if they think that my ideas are.
I think 9 times out of 10, he's gonna get someone yelling at him, saying, "Socialism doesn't suck, you Nazi."
Which is really ironic, because how many brown dudes do you think are Nazis?
I don't know. There's a small community of them.
Or I think it's really funny when they called Shapiro a Nazi, as he lightly puts on his yarmulke.
You were chanting it. Do you think that's accurate? Nice. So,
that's fair.
Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Do you think that's true?
I'm not interfering with you, sorry.
Why don't you chant that? The cops are here.
You see, he should have just left, and that's
what are they chanting?
Something about the KKK or like the cops or something.
Claps in the Klan.
The Klan.
And cops.
We'll hear it.
They're here and they're protecting us. Why would you say they're in the Klan? That's like the worst thing I've ever heard. I mean, I'm not. Be fair. No.
Wow.
The cops are right here.
But the thing is, though, if the guy doesn't want to talk, the guy doesn't have to talk.
Well, to say that all cops are in the Klan,
I don't know.
That's
he's not
especially
chanting
with
it.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, it's
what
it's
a
kind of
dick
ironic
thing to say.
Yeah, it is.
What a complete
Looking cop, a white cop, and a black cop, and another black cop, and you guys yelled another black cop, and you guys yelled cops and Klan go hand in hand. How does that work?
There you go. That's what he says.
Do you know how that works? Me either.
Cops are racist, the Klan is racist, and that's all more we have to say.
Cops are racist.
Boom! Boom!
Cops, not these cops.
We don't have any more to say.
Yeah. You too? Done?
Boom.
I am?
Your whole argument. Done.
press pause. Shut the fuck up. You're instigating.
So far?
I am, yes.
Yes, you are.
But he is also instigating.
One thing. Just name one. Come on, just name one thing that he's done that's like undeniably good.
Undeniably good. I'm not really coming up with anything.
He's got better relations with Israel.
People voted for Donald Trump. It has to be, Russia colluded with the Trump campaign, or it has to be Russian bots and Facebook ads and change people's minds. And it's just like they just can't accept that the people voted for Donald Trump, and this is just a continuation of that.
Stock market, economy, unemployment.
I mean, I wouldn't say.
No, sir. No, sir.
Why not?
You
can't just press pause and then press play.
It has shown that there's no real correlation between
presidency
how the economy is working and the presidency, because realistically, and I hate this argument because this spins a whole nother argument about Keynesian versus a classical mindset of how you run the economy, and there's so much to it. So I think that's a totally loaded question, because I took probably 2 years of economics in college, and I still don't have a full grasp of everything that the economy is about. So I don't know. That's a dumb question.
I don't know. I got a raise.
Oh, okay, and that's great, and I think actually my taxes have gone down a little bit, or maybe they've gone up. I just know I was very minimally affected, which honestly at this point I really don't care, because it is what it is. Life is pain, and suffering is taxes. But I don't. It's you have to. Yeah, I think you need to have everyone on the same basis of understanding before you can jump into
So it's ridiculous for any president to say that I got the economy.
Yeah, that's all. It
kind of has.
It's your budget. It's the budget. Yes, it's the Fed. It's the Federal Reserve. It's the budget, and it is other factors of what makes up your GDP. So there's consumption, investment, government spending, net export or net import. These are all proponents. Consumption plays the largest part. Any kind of government spending, really, I'm not trying to get super into an economic thing, but to boil it down, really the government should be used for fine-tuning the economy in regards to whether
making sure people are following the rules kind of thing.
Well, not that necessarily, but like in regards to spending or in regards to tax cuts or these tools that they have, this fiscal policy is, I believe it's either fiscal policy or monetary policy. I forget which one is assigned to which. Obviously, it's been many years, but they have these tools that will, okay, we're slightly, there's some slight inflation here, we need to fine tune it here, but and it's just there's a lot more to the economy. Sorry, I'm not trying to ramble, but there's a lot more to the economy that is not needing to be discussed with politics.
He did that. That's not necessarily attributed to him.
You follow the news a lot?
I mean, sure.
Not as much as I used to, but I still keep up. I try to.
Who's your favorite news person?
That's a silly
I don't
question.
know. I don't follow the news that much for that.
Why is that a silly question? Do you not have somebody that you follow?
Yeah, Philip DeFranco, sure, but
Okay.
I don't know. I just think it's silly. Ha! You can't name your newsman. I don't know. What if you
Well, no,
read the
or like a
newspaper?
writer. Like I can tell you Jonah Goldberg.
Oh,
or-
then I don't know. Then I'm also expose me because I don't really know names.
Well,
Of...
no, I'm not gonna expose. I'm not expose you. You're watching a video.
Gotcha. Dang it.
We've met Alex before at the Laguna Beach protests.
Yo, oh,
Good to see you again.
Why?
So last time we saw you, that was over a year ago.
I hate when things get violent, man. That's a bummer, and
it's insane.
it's crazy.
And everybody was very mean.
Oh,
I don't.
Why do you think the stakes are so high on college campuses?
Because-
And why do you think
World War II, the Nuremberg trials, where they put to death all those Nazi officials after the war.
Oh, okay. So
History
he's
lesson.
saying, okay, interesting. Let's finish this up and we can wrap
on
it up.
campuses in our country, which is really not what it is at all.
it's the Donald Trump is worse than Hitler girl?
Donald Trump is worse than Hitler!
Anybody that has an idea
Frost pause.
that's not within the mob.
My friend, my Jewish friend, do you not find that incredibly offensive?
I mean, people are gonna say what they're gonna say. I don't find it offensive because that wasn't targeted at me, and that is it is
For what?
It is. Is she a dummy? Yes, I think she.
I don't
very
know.
much is a
Why
dummy.
would you not find that offensive?
Because I don't
As-
get offended. At
Okay,
that
but-
kind of- it is. I can recognize that it's offensive. I'm sure there are a lot of rabbis that are like, oh, and whatever.
Is that
But-
just like the,
Yeah, they just all throughout the world. Oh. But I don't particularly. If she wants to call Donald Trump Hitler or worse than Hitler or the next Hitler, fine, whatever. All right, she's a dummy.
Is at more risk because you have this group that fights together and it becomes so strong that anyone that's outside of it is threatened.
So, what'd you think?
I thought it was interesting. That one probably frustrated me more than any other one that we've watched so far. God, it's just disturbing.
When I think the biggest thing is when you're at these rallies or you're at these protests or you're at these whatever events, you get into a mindset. You get into
it's
you
mob mentality.
Exactly, and so you see all these people, you see there's yelling and screaming, and then some guy's trying to ask you a question while you're trying to focus on something else.
Say dumb shit,
and then
you're all hyped up on
exactly.
testosterone and emotion. And
I'm sure, and specifically for me in these kind of instances, I know I'll shake. Like if you look at my hands whenever I'm presenting, if they're not like at my sides, yeah, they'll be shaking and stuff like that. So I totally, in this situation, I totally would say something retarded or just completely like maybe even wrong or something like that. So like I get that, kind of perspective, but what good is it poking at stable person at Starbucks.
Well, here's where I think most of these people mess up.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody came up to me and started asking me questions about stuff that I was not confident in, I would just...
You'd be like those guys in the protest and say, I don't want to talk.
No, I wouldn't.
Really?
I wouldn't. Well, yes, but I wouldn't say it like them. Like, I would be like, look, man, I'm not... Well, see, that's the thing. Then I wouldn't be at a protest.
Like, if it's not something you're passionate about, you wouldn't go to a protest?
Right.
Yeah,
these people's passion
to protest.
Is overriding their logic or their ability to decipher...
I think it's more... I think it comes from a place of compassion. Because these people wouldn't show up to a protest if they didn't care. These people wouldn't show up to... Now, I'm sure that there are some...
hell is paid with good intentions.
I'm sure that there are people there to protest just because they want to protest and stir up things and want to cause, whatever trouble. I'm sure that there are people there. But I think a lot of these people are just... If someone shows to you, hey, look, in the last year, there are these bunch of killings, cop killings and stuff like that. So... do you want to come to this rally and say that let's no to cop killings, and that's all you were told? Sure, that seems fair. My voice can help if I can do something, if I can support, if I can pass out pamphlets or whatever. Sure.
I didn't see that from this group though.
Oh no, I mean, I'm sure specifically targeting the college students at USC and their protest versus like maybe an officially established organization, not Antifa specifically, but.
It was disturbing.
No, it's a different...
It's kind of disheartening that this is going on our campuses in the United States.
I'm just curious how much was the actual just dishearteningness of the situation and how much is like the editing. Because I feel like there are a lot... Now, sure, he did have extended clips and stuff like that are just of them talking, which is fine. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot, like, in between shots and going from day to night to whatever to evening, like what was happening, what was said. There could have been, all sorts of stuff, external factors that could have happened in between shots. And I mean, that's just the nature of...
Keep in mind that we heard that one dude with the Socialism Sucks shirt said that there was a bomb threat. And
no, that's true.
And sure, the editing in this made these people look bad. Can it get much worse than bomb threats besides actual bombs?
I agree.
It's disheartening, and I think this video, if you just showed me a clip of that guy saying, "Oh no, there was a leak, like actually SWAT team came here because there was a bomb threat," I'd say that's enough. I don't. What else do I need to see?
No,
this
you're
is
right.
Out of control.
You're right. One other problem, just last thing I wanted to hit on, is I think a lot of these videos or these styles of videos from different creators and whatever across the internet, they are turning into clips, and people are just able to pick and choose. Hey, look at this really ignorant person. This is my poster child.
I'm sure if you sat someone down and just had a conversation, things would be different. But he's I wouldn't say targeting, but he is targeting. But he is targeting these people when they're at their highest of emotional instability.
Yeah,
and it clearly shows.
Oh, for sure.
Now, to also this guy's credit, he's got some stones. I'll give him some credit there.
That's true. He's definitely been able to back himself up.
When you see people that have been pepper sprayed on campus before. I think Gavin McGinnis got pepper sprayed at University of NYC. All the videos, it's just...
No, I feel.
It's wrong, and I don't know where this is going to change. I guess that's for a separate podcast.
Sure.
But all in all, it was entertaining. It got me riled up.
Yeah,
so it did its job, I guess.
These are I don't know. So something about seeing kind of the... Because I don't really see these types of people in my social group, and where I don't really see any of these crazy extreme people. So
I had one in college. I had an incident where a guy tried to fight me in college.
Wow. Well, that can be saved for a later podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's a other kind of video thing that you want us to watch or react or whatever, let us know. And I hope you enjoyed. I'm losing my voice. We've been talking too much. And peace out, everybody. Have a great day, night, or whenever you're listening, watching to this video cast. Peace.